everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a device review on the Cuboid 200. This is from Joyetech. It was sent to me for the purpose of this review from Brad's Vapor, which I will be leaving all the information about Brad's Vapor down below, and we'll also discuss a little bit about their warranty program and things like that. So let's go ahead and go down and take a closer look, shall we? Okay, so here we are. We've got the Cuboid 200. This is the box that it comes with. It says Joyetech. Got the little Joyetech symbol, Cuboid 200, because it is a 200-watt device. And then you've got the email address for Joyetech. And on the back of it, it's got what the package actually comes with. It comes with the mod, a USB cable, a manual, warranty card, warning card, and a skin, which I'll be showing you that. And of course, it's got the scratch check authenticity code. Yeah, say that 3 times fast. And then it's got 3 colors. It does come in black, silver, and gray. I do happen to have the gray one. So then we go ahead and open up the box. And here it is, the star of the show. This is the Cuboid 200. And we take it out. And this is the device. It is a 3 18650 battery mod, so it does take 3 18650 batteries, and we'll go ahead and put that aside and see what else we get with that. If you open this up, you will get the user manual, which is very detailed. I did go through it a little bit, and it's very detailed, so I really like this this user manual. It's very easy to read and very easy to follow. We've got the USB connector. This is for charging and firmware upgrades. So I don't recommend charging it in the mod unless it's like an emergency. It does have the automatic charging cutoff, so it won't overcharge your batteries. But for safety, I do suggest charging outside of the mod, as I usually do. And then we've got the warranty card and the warning card as well. And then we've also got this. This is actually the skin that I mentioned that comes with it on the back of the box. So this we'll actually take a look at. I haven't used it yet, so we can always slide this on as we're taking a look at the mod near the end. So we'll leave this out so that we can do that. So let me put everything back over here. And let's go ahead and look at the star of the show. So here's the star of the show again. We've got the fire button. We've got the 510 spring-loaded 510, and it is spring-loaded. And then we've got the menu screen, the LED screen, the OLED screen, and the up and down regulatory buttons. It is one button, so you do have to actually like press it from left to right. Once the screen's on, you'll be able to see it, I think, a little bit better, but yeah, that's it. And then of course the charging or firmware upgrade USB connection there. And like I said, it does take 3 18650 batteries to get them out. It's pretty easy. All you do is you just push this up and it comes right off. And I've actually already got 3 batteries in it. But it's really nice. Deep inside, it actually shows like plus, minus, and plus in colors. It also has it on the door itself, where it shows you like minus, plus, and minus, so that you know how your batteries are supposed to sit once they're in. And then all you do to put it in is, it is pressure plated in a way, and like these things are spring-loaded, so you do want to put a little bit of pressure when you have your batteries in, and then just slide it back. Of course, it's not gonna go easy because I'm on camera. There we go. There we go. Slides right in, and then turns on. So it is a 5-click on, 5-click off device. So that's how you would actually turn it on and off. This is the menu set system. It's gonna show you the power, what your wattage is. It shows you your ohms, your voltage, your puff counter is also there, and your voltage. I said that backwards. Okay, sorry, that's the amperage, that's the voltage. Sorry about that. And then of course your battery levels are displayed here. So yeah, so that's that. It does do temperature control as well. To get into the temperature, we would just click it 3 times. Well, we won't without a, yeah, there we go. Thought it wouldn't work without an atomizer, but it will. Okay, so right now it's in power. If you press your right little button on the right side, it will go into temperature, and it does nickel, and it does TCR, and it goes back to power. Now, when in temperature control, if you press the left, it will actually change your menu settings for your temperature. You can set your wattage for your temperature. You can also lock your resistance while in temperature control. So I think that that's really, really nifty. It's, you know, a lot of people want to do that. You want to know, you know, what your wattage is in temperature control. And with this device, you can actually do that, which is a very big plus in my book. So then you can scroll through the menus. On Fahrenheit, it goes anywhere from 200 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Celsius, which it will round robin if we hold it, it goes from 100 degrees Celsius to 315 degrees Celsius. And then it stops, but if you press it again, it'll round robin again. So that's that. To go back into power mode, we would do that, and then just press your left button. Oh, sorry, right button. It's a little confusing. So yeah. If you press it fast enough, press your right button to go back into it. There we go. Now we're in power mode. Okay, so again, we have the wattage, and then we've got the ohms, which of course it's not reading right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go ahead and put an atomizer on there so that you can see it. I'm just putting my OBS engine RTA. Okay, so there it is there, and we can see when it fires, it's reading the resistance there. Oops, there we go. It's reading the resistance, so it's 0.27. It's also giving me the voltage for that resistance. It's telling me I have 175 puffs on here, which is resettable. And then it gives you your amperage as well. So it's really nice. It's a great device. Another thing that it does is if you hold your power button, the power button and the up button, which is to the right, if you press that, you can get into another menu, and this is for your logo. You can actually download, when you're doing the firmware upgrade on their website, you can actually go and change the logo. So you can actually personalize the logo. So if you want to do that, you would just switch it to on, and then, you know, press your fire button and it'll show your logo. If not, you just press off. Then it also goes to preheat. This does have a preheat, which a lot of people really like it. So it minimizes your ramp up time when you're vaping. So for the preheat, I've actually got mine set to, again, all right, okay. Mine is set at 70 watts for the power and in 1 second. So for the first second of me pressing the fire button, it's actually going to be at 70 and then go down to 55. So if you notice real quick there, it shows 70 and then it goes to 55 because it's only for a second. And yeah, so that's it. It's a nice device. The only thing is that if you notice, I do have a little bit of overhang, and that is because this is actually 22 millimeters wide, so it fits best with a 22 millimeter tank, RDA, RTA, any type of Addy. Otherwise, you will have a little bit of an overhang. For me, this overhang isn't too great, so it's not really bothering me. But one thing I did find out is if you do use the skin that it comes with, it will actually cover up that overhang. You won't be able to see it so much because the skin is actually going to be taking that away. So let's go ahead and put that on and see how it looks with it. I haven't used it yet, so it's gonna give me a little bit of a problem, but let's go ahead and see everything that this comes with. I was kind of excited when I saw it because it reminds me of the Cricut V2, so which is, you know, a very popular mod too in the way that it looks. Let's go ahead and do that. Almost there. Yeah, try it with nails. That's always good. Let's put that bottom on there. And then slide the rest up. It should come up easier. Almost there. Okay. So there we go. Put it the rest of the way up. Okay, now with the skin on, you actually do not see the overhang. See? You don't see the overhang with the skin. And it's really grippable. I really like the feeling of it. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip from your hand. So it's really nice. I think I would definitely leave the skin on. It's kind of weird looking, but it does give it a little bit of personality as well. And like I said, it does come in silver. This is the gray and a black as well. Now, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We've pretty much talked on everything else. Yeah, let's go back on top and talk about it a little bit more, shall we? Okay, see you on top. Okay, so here we are. Might as well take a quick vape, and then we'll talk more about it. Okay, so the specifications of the device is 99 millimeters tall, 63 millimeters wide, and 22 millimeters across. It does take 4 ohms in wattage mode. You can go from 0.1 ohm to 3.5 ohms. In temperature control, you can go from 0.05 ohms to 1.5 ohms. So yeah, that's the specs on this. And you can also lock the screen, which I forgot to mention. And to lock the screen, you would just press and hold the 2 buttons at the same time. And it'll say locked, and then press them again, and it'll say unlocked. There you go. So now it's there. So we've also got that, which is a great feature because I like to lock my keys when the buttons are usually on the side. Not necessarily when it's on top because you don't really touch them that much, but it's still a good safety feature to have. Pros and cons. The pros, let's go ahead and do the cons. First, it does take 3 batteries, so it makes it a little bit heavy. That's, for me personally, a little bit of a con. I would have to get used to carrying it. But plus, I've either carry LiPo or dual batteries. I don't really carry the 3 batteries too much since my RX burnt out. So, yeah, but I like how it fits in the hand though. I do like that. Another con, it only takes, like, without the skin and everything, it really only is, to me, made for 22 millimeter Addies. That to me is a con. And that's because most of the Addies that are coming out right now are 24 millimeters, 25 millimeters, and this one, if I'm not mistaken, is 23 millimeters. This is the OBS engine, and it does have a slight overhang. Overhang, if it doesn't bother you, not a problem. If it does bother you, then you would definitely want to use a 22 millimeter Addy, or you can use the skin with something just a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger. Another thing, the battery door. I like how it opens. I wish that it stayed connected, but it doesn't. And to put it on, once you're doing it a couple times, it's not that bad. But like the first time, it's a little bit of a struggle to put it on. But that's because it's pressurized also. So really, it wouldn't be a con. But that's just my opinion. Let me see. Other than that, I don't have any button rattle even without the skin. I didn't have any of that. So that's not a problem for me. I do like the screen, but I think that the options in the middle are a little bit too small. I wish that that was just a little bit bigger. But other than that, not a problem. Now on for the pros. You can adjust the wattage and temperature control. That to me is a very, very big thing. I like to do that. I like to know what my wattage is going to be when I set it on temperature control, which, by the way, talking about temperature control, it does take nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. So I just want to let you know that. And it also has TCR settings so that you have memory settings, memory 1, 2, and 3. I did forget that in the down low. I'm really sorry about that, but hey, at least I got it out before the video ended. So I like the preheat function. I'm actually using it because I felt like it was needed. But it's probably for this particular Addy, which is the only one I really like on this. I like the look of it and I like how it vapes together. So that's what I'm doing. The battery door, once it's on, is very, very, very sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap. You can't knock it off accidentally, so I think that that's also a pro. It's firmware upgradable. Definite pro. Definite pro. And it actually goes all the way up to 200 watts. So that's also a nice pro, because there are some mods out there that say it's a 200 watt device, but it only goes up to, like, say, I don't know, 166 or 170. This actually goes up to 200 watts. So that's also another pro. And being able to put your logo, I think that that's a really cool feature. I haven't done it yet. But just to have that feature, you know, for some people, I think that it's really a really good pro. So, yeah, I think that those are my pros and my cons. Would I recommend this? If you like something that's narrow and slim, yes. If you like something that would only take, you know, a 22 or 23 millimeter Addy, yeah. I think that it's nice. For me, I think it would be better for a man because it's easier to slip in his pocket, because of the way that it is. I mean, it's really just thin, so it's really nice. I mean, it's slick looking. Especially, I like the skin on it. The skin makes it look even better, I think. But it does protect it too. So, I mean, it's really a matter of opinion. For me, my opinion is that if I were to give it a 1 to 10 rating, I would say probably like about an 8-star rating. I would. Only because it doesn't take the Addies too much bigger, and I like to be able to change out my Addies to whatever I want. If it was a little bit bigger, that would probably raise it up to about a 9, but yeah. So that's it. If you want to get one of these, you can get it at bradsvapor.com. I will be leaving the link below. I do want to let you know about his warranty. He's got one of the best warranty programs that I've ever heard of. Something happens to it, just contact him. Contact him, send it back. He sends you another one. Everything's great. He stands by all his merchandise. Anything that you buy from him, he stands by it 100%. And I think that that's great, especially for a store. If I spend my money, I want to know that it's well spent. If something happens to it, I want to know that I can call somebody, and you can. Very quick response. The shipping, I had this, I got notification about this. I think I had it like in 2 days, and it's during Christmas time, so, or right after Christmas. So yeah, I mean, the shipping time alone and the warranty, it's a no-brainer. You need to check them out. They've got a lot more things than just this. They've got different Addies, different devices. They have juices and things like that, so check them out. I'll leave the link below. And also, there will be a discount code below as well to get you 10% off of anything that you do purchase. And yeah, so if you like the review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a great day. Happy New Year.